leaving Missouri. It's already like an absolute inferno. I'm not excited. But we got to get to Georgia. I have like 600 miles today, so see you guys there. One of my favorite parts of riding cross country is getting to cross over bridges. The different architecture and elevations makes it so different than the ones I have here at Florida. I know all we have is bridges and flat, but getting to see this makes the trip that much sweeter. At the end of this bridge, I'm going to cross over from Missouri into Illinois. And when you enter Illinois, you had to go through this town called Cairo. It was so sketchy and desolate. I actually had to do some research at my next gas stop to figure out what was going on. As I was riding, there was nothing but abandoned buildings and empty street corners. I thought for sure it had to be haunted and it had some kind of cool history. So my next gas stop, I grabbed myself a Gatorade and a beef jerky, had a seat, and did some Googling. Once a thriving hub for transportation and commerce, Cairo's city population peaked in the 1920s, but since dwindled down to 1,700 residents, leaving behind many abandoned buildings and a legacy of economic hardship and racial tension. And moving along. Have you ever ridden through somewhere that was so sketchy you just had to know more? I admit when I'm traveling, I do not like to stop and take breaks. So typically at a gas station, I'll fuel up. If I have to use the restroom, I'll run in. But other than that, it's grab and go. And quite honestly, these Jack Links, Doritos, meat sticks are my absolute fave right now. All right, this is my third gas stop of the day. I should just have one more before I get my 520 miles, which was today's ride. Obviously significantly shorter than yesterday, which is nice. I was a little sore today. Unfortunately, the weather app that I use, I think it's for semi-trucks, but it's called On The Go, told me at about 2:45, which is roughly an hour, I'm gonna hit some rain, and then it won't stop till 4:30, so I'm not excited about that, but part of the journey, right? So we'll go through some rain, and then hopefully my last couple hours it'll clear up and be nice before I get to my little cabin. I'm pretty darn excited about. So finishing up here, let's not spill any gas on the tank, and then I get moving again. But overall, it's been a good day. Riding through the rain definitely sucks, but having some decent rain gear makes it a little more tolerable. After a few hours, I decided to lose the rain gear. It was still sprinkling on and off, but sometimes it's just so muggy that a little bit of rain feels kind of good. After I roll this up and get it in my saddlebag, I'm gonna run in, grab a vitamin water to go, and get back on the road. I've been riding for 8 hours now, and I am definitely dehydrated. I usually have my Santoro Fabworks Stanley cup holder on the bike, but this trip I didn't have it with me. I had a little accident on the way to Vegas and a tire took it out, so I really struggled to try to keep my drink and keep it moving at the same time. I got an absolutely amazing surprise when the last hour of my route took me through all back roads of North Georgia. So beautiful and serene. I could not have ended my day any better. I picked an Airbnb in Ball Ground, Georgia that looked like it had covered parking for my bike and trailer parking for Russ when he got there. It couldn't have been a more perfect way to end day 2. Thanks for riding along with me, and don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel because you're not going to want to miss the next video. Iron Butt 1,000 Mile Day.